Hello, my name is Amanda McMullen. I am 23 years old, and this is my second try at college. I first went to college at Buffalo State College. Sorry, I mean Buffalo State University, and I graduated with an individualized studies degree. That essentially means that I can take my social studies classes and my education classes and kind of like mash them into one whole degree. I first went to Buff State for social studies education, but I got all the way to the student teaching part and kind of realized that it wasn't for me. So I decided I ended up being pretty unhappy with my degree and wanted to go to ECC to try my hand at my passion of English, and I chose ECC because it has a 2-year English degree. After everything, I really do want to try to get hired at a job for either copywriting or for publishing. The goal is copywriting, but if I can get a job in publishing, I will latch on to that opportunity as much as I can and hold on to it for as long as I can. I really love reading and writing. Those are the two things that I mostly do in my free time. Besides, obviously, hanging out with my dog Luna and my cat Cole. Sorry, my friends too, but mostly my pets, obviously. When I was younger, I really didn't like reading and writing at all. I hated it, so much so. But I got into a funny little thing called anime, and my love for those two things really skyrocketed from there. I love the stories of anime so much so that I really wanted to read everything that I can about it. That included fanfiction too. Fanfiction is essentially where my love of writing first started. I loved being able to interconnect the original story plots with my own story plots, and to come up with a whole new story. It was so fascinating to me. It still is super fascinating to me, the stories people can come up with from the original base story. But one event really got me into writing. It really cemented my love for writing. It happened when I was in the 8th grade. My teacher, God bless her soul for teaching middle schoolers, decided she wanted everyone to write a segment of a story. I thought she said she wanted everyone to write a book, but no, she just wanted a segment of a book, obviously. So that essentially meant that it could be either at the beginning, the middle, or at the end. It didn't really matter where in the book that segment was from, just needed to be a segment. I decided to write a hero's journey story. That was essentially where a character named Sapphire had to leave her small village with her talking wolf guardian X, in search for a stone called the Sunset Stone, and this would essentially help them save the world. However, when I needed to submit the portion, I chose the portion of their first battle. In class, the day where we had to read everything out loud, my teacher practically begged her students to be able to read for the last couple minutes of the class. We had enough time to, and I decided I wanted to get it done and over with, and I decided to raise my hand. I volunteered as the tribune. I was a nervous wreck. My knees were shaking. I had gum in my mouth. I was all over the place. But I was confident in my story. So I hunkered down, put the gum into my cheek, and I read the story out loud for everyone. And at the end, my entire class erupted in conversation. They were all talking about it, even though I stuttered over my words. My teacher pulled me off to the side, and she said, "Amanda, look at everyone. They're talking about your story. You did that. You made them have those conversations." And I remember standing there listening to everything that they were talking about, and that moment in time truly drives my goal of writing a book. I really want to write a book. It doesn't matter if it sells. It doesn't matter if my friends and my family are the only ones who are reading it. I just really wanted, I really want to write a book, and that is my main goal in life. So that's a little bit about me. I ran a little bit over the timer, but that's okay. I hope that this semester will be a great one for all of us. Thank you. Have a good day.